This discussion brings together experienced leaders to share how human wisdom and AI can together shape the future of business. May I now invite our esteemed panelists now. At first, I would like to invite Mr. J.D. Desai, Executive Vice President, Procurement. Up next, we'll be having Mr. Manoj Kumar Shukla, Senior Vice President, Central Planning and Control. Next is Mr. A.B. Singh, Vice President and Company Secretary. And our last panelist will be Mr. Anubhav Khosla, Senior Vice President, Internal Audit. And to moderate this discussion, I would like to invite Mr. Santosh Kumar Singh, Senior Vice President, IT. Let's welcome our moderators and our panelists.
So in this session, we'll hear their perspective on how technology, AI and digital transformation are reshaping their functions, how they balance experience with innovation, and what advice they have for the next generation of professionals. So without further delay, let us start. So I'll start first with Shukla ji. So planning has traditionally depended upon historical trends and management judgment. How has technology changed the way planning and costing decisions are made today? So there's a lot of data that gets generated in your function, and you have to depend on a lot of people. So what change has come in your overall journey in this organization as a central planning head?
Thank you, Santosh ji. Before answering your question, I would like to congratulate to you and your team for organizing beautiful seminar last 2 days. And this, I hope this will help the organization. Thanks to you.
Thank you.
The panelist side also. And whatever your question is, that is the planning point of view, center planning point of view. If I look the planning, I can give you a single. Basically, technology has fundamentally shifted the planning from being reactive to predictive. That is the basically, if I look that in the planning point of view, whatever the technology has done, this is one way. And if I say before this, whatever how we are doing the planning we are doing considering the past data and managerial decisions. But as well as the company move every year 20 to 25% growth and doing the business across the India, then there is a need of the advanced technology. This is because without adopting the advanced technology, it is not possible to run the. So earlier, whatever happened, there was no real data, only the historical database, the spreadsheet we made, and that on the basis of that, we take the decisions. Across the India, our manufacturing company locations across the Guwahati, Himachal, XYZ places, Noida, Haryana, and the 2,000 distributors we are serving. That means the advanced technology needs. If I share my experience during the 37 years tenure in the company, I had worked with the manual, starting from the manual accounting. Thereafter, the company shifted to the tally, then shifted to the IS accounting, thereafter shifted to the IMAS, then ERP, now we've gone to the STEP. So it is basically, I can say you all are the blessed. The company owner also, the promoters also want to improve the technology as well as the company growth. Then why I tell you, company owners also wants new technology come so that growth cannot stop. Information on real time can come. That is the basic aim of the promoters also. Now come to the center planning and control point of view. As far as center planning control is accountable for the two parts. One part is if you look at the cost accounting, and another part is the advanced planning. As far as cost accounting is concerned, that is basically two parts. We have allocated two areas. One area is that we are accounting for the price, product pricing, and another area is the product costing. As far as advanced planning is concerned, we have also divided two areas. One area is the advanced forecasting of the sales numbers, and another is the advanced forecasting of the production numbers. As far you know very well how it is the role of the center planning, because all the area is very critical for the MFD point of view. Pricing is concerned, if you know, there is chances of error. Crores of rupees will lose the company. That's why when we company growing, then I discuss with the IT team because company is growing, it is not possible to do the manual. So we go to the Santoshji and team, please computerize the pricing. I am happy to inform all of you that today all the pricing is computerized across the India only by the change of the MRP and trade margin. All the pricing gone to the particular location. As far as product costing is, it is also a very critical area because product is also important. If there is any chance of error, our decision will be management decision, time will be less and decision will be on lot of crores of rupees also lose that. The product costing is also, we have done it computerized. All the your unit, manufacturing unit, today we can generate real-time cost per kg. SKU-wise cost per kg, product-wise, unit-wise cost per kg we can generate every time because here with Amarnath, he is monitoring all the product costing day-to-day basis may involving. Secondly is that I told you that the advanced planning. Advanced planning is the hot production point of view. Whatever we have done earlier, we do the planning from the historical databases. Advanced planning, what production should be made, what is the secondary should be, that is on the basis of the historical data for 3-4 years. On the basis of that we made the historical databases. But now, from last 2 years, Rohanji was not in favor on the basis of the historical data, please. So now, last 2 years, real-time data of secondary sale and on the basis of that, forecasting of the production planning and sales planning is made from the real-time data. These are all the changes of the because of the use of the technology. That's the point of the planning.
And if I have to summarize Shukla ji's statement, तो ये कहते हैं कि नहीं आपने जो अभी आप फूलों का गुलदस्ता देख रहे हैं, इन्होंने वो कांटों भरा सवर भी देखा है उस गुलदस्ते के साथ में. Thank you very much, Shukla ji. So moving on to Desai ji, and whenever someone comes with some IT solution, मेरे पास AI solution है, मेरे पास ये solution है, I always talk about two problems. One is any solution that can increase the top line and any solution that can improve my bottom line. देसाई जी का जो एरिया है वो सबसे ज़्यादा खर्च करने वाला है, मैक्सिमम खर्चा ही करते हैं, ठीक है. So any AI intervention, any tech intervention that can happen in his function will have a very great impact. So I'll just talk about his function. So Desai ji, you have seen procurement evolving from transactional purchase function to a strategic business partner. What in your view has been the single biggest transformation over the last 2 decades?
So when you talk of transformation, throughout the procurement journey over the 27 years I've been in procurement, there has been a sea change. Now originally it used to be only purchasing, like buying OTC medicines or something. Now it has evolved into procurement over the last 20 years or maybe more slightly. Originally it used to be a simple act of purchasing, going to some place and buying something. So it was only buy price and basic concepts which are still there, the quality, cost and delivery. But now procurement plays a major role in business strategy itself. When we talk of, at the inception stage only, innovating, a new product is being developed, we contribute in the innovations of that product also. And, today, in today's age, we are contributing towards ESG and sustainability efforts of the departments and the company per se. So there's been a huge change. There's a huge journey. And we are now contributors to the bottom line, obviously, and maybe the top line also. So wherever we want to, in our initiatives, we try and give consumer delight. At least my internal customers are happy. So eventually our main customers, the consumers of our products, are also delighted by having our products. So that has been a huge transformation, the journey from purchasing to procurement. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Desai ji. And I think a lot of tech deployment has been done within procurement. There's a dedicated person, assigned for the entire transformation within procurement team, and he's doing a fantastic job. Thank you.
Thanks to tech only.
Thank you. Okay, so I'll move to AB Singh ji. So, Singh sir, we have seen, the work that you handle from a very manual and a very decentralized kind of a thing. For the last few years, you have been, deploying technology in your functions, especially in your company secretary and related to compliances, right? So, how has digitization changed compliance, board governance, and regulatory management? If you can throw some lights on that.
Thank you very much, Santosh ji, and top leadership for organizing this wonderful event. We are experiencing since last 2.5 days, we are hearing our top leaders, our business leaders, experts. So before coming to this event, I was actually thinking, after listening all top leaders and experts telling that what is AI, our business leader has already set a tone. What is AI? They have already implemented so many technologies, and they have also mentioned to what extent this can be implemented. These all, after hearing this, what to say before this just August gathering, it is actually was a difficult task, whether we should criticize anything that no, this AI is not itne limited उसमें effect में ले आना है. So actually that for sure now we have to go with the AI. The area where I'm dealing with the compliances, though in this function it has not been showcased, not because that he doesn't want to showcase it, but actually for any reason that has not been showcased. We are already using two tools. One is TeamLease, which is dealing with the compliance management, where it is monitoring and checking all compliances of laws, whether we are in a good shape, we are actually complying with the requirement of statutory laws, local laws, and we are, whether any authority have can question it. So from that perspective, the duty on the compliance is to ensure that it is 100% compliance. In the compliance, there is nothing less than 100%. If you will say that in any area, say other than compliances, 99% we have achieved or 95%, that will be all right, because 5% or that minimal will be all right, that will be adjustable. But when it comes to compliances, it is actually 100%. Either it is 100% correct or incorrect. So regarding this technology, if any auditor or any authority comes to us and asks, what is your departments, how you are organizing your departments. So if we are saying that we have total digitalized our system, so there 50% queries is over then and there. So this is applicable for other functions also. So when we are saying that we are totally digitized, then the major problem is over. They can always think that nothing hanky-panky will happen. So it will be all standard. I remember this Corona days, where actually I remember one proverb, necessity is the mother of innovation. So actually when pandemic was, government announces that pandemic, so there I remember Santoshji started distributing this laptop to everybody. So that was the day when actually in DS, that real technology transformation happened. So actually we saved so much cost, traveling cost, directors timing. So there then this entire meeting converted into digital mode. So even across all world, actual momentum in innovation that was started from that. So as per me, actually preparedness तो पीछे से होगी, लेकिन जो मोमेंटम आया उसके बाद आया और आज इसका नतीजा है कि हम कोई भी चीज़ सोचते हैं वो उसके लिए आंसर अवेलेबल है. But at the same time, there is limitation also. Once you know the answer for any legal issue, legal action, simply anyone who is not having proper knowledge of that area, he can search out simple question whether it is possible. That AI will say yes, it is possible. But when you know that under what clause there is a difficulty, and expert like various field जो relevant expert हैं वो अगर उसको prompt करेंगे, then that AI will give a real picture. No, this is because of this reason not possible. So here it is a human requirement stage. I was remembering one case where our NCLT case was happening. At our case was hearing. So there, see, one petition was filed, not ours, somebody else. Judge seen that some wrong case has been quoted in the petition, and the petition was also not made as per the pro forma which particular court has prescribed. So he asked to the advocate, sir, whether this you have prepared it based on AI or not. So he replied, no, sir, I have prepared myself. So literally he was very, very annoyed, and he thrown away that file, and he started asking same question to everybody. So most of the petition nowadays are being made through that AI. So while using that AI, where the mistake can happen, only expert can find out. So we are like other expert like Siddharji, Raviji, and many more people who are involved in compliances. Total 34 compliance owner HODs are involved in the compliances. So they can only find out एक रास्ते से यहाँ से और एक लेवल तक तो AI ले जा सकता है, लेकिन उसके आगे ले जाने के लिए that experts will be required. So digitization is must. We will get at one location क्या क्या acts है, क्या requirement है, कितनी notification है, but argument के लिए या किसी केस को हम कैसे हमें convince करके वो उसको अपने favor में करना है, so there it will be man hour. So actually time I have got a message that 4 बजे होने वाला है, so I thought I may not be getting next time, so I cover even other areas also. So thank you very much for organizing such a wonderful event, and I thank Ansuji also for organizing a wonderful event, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Singh sir, making my job easy so that I don't have to ask you another question. So the final question to Anubhavji, to you. You have come into this audit role in the very recent past, maybe 4 or 5 years back. And prior to that, you have handled many functions. And we have seen, how this audit function has grown, especially in terms of the digital adoption. From an Excel-based or email-based audit, we have moved to a tool. And if I talk about the internal audit, it is more about control and compliances, right? But today the role of audit is moving from more from an control to a preventive thing. So how do you see your role, evolving over the period in terms of technology? How do you bring tech into in your domain so that rather than doing a post-mortem, you do a preventive kind of a thing so that does not occur in the organization? Some thoughts on that?
Thanks, Santoshji. First of all, thanks to Anshuji and Santoshji for such a fabulous, such an insightful event. I think of this magnitude and of this scale, I think we have never seen in my 27 years of service in the company. See, when we talk about the audit, so it's basically the third line of defense. And everyone is confident, last में auditor तो ठीक कर ही देगा या पकड़ ही लेगा. So everyone is basically at their back of the mind is having a faith and trust that at the end of the day, अगर कोई गलती हो गई तो the auditor is the first one to be, you can say, ask कि भाई आपने क्या देखा था. But at the back of it, the feeling is that at least at the back of their mind, they were trusting us. So in order to maintain that trust, sometimes you have to be bold enough to say a lot of things which you may not have said in case you were not heading this particular function. So at the back of my mind is that as the management, as the board, as the senior management is relying too much on me, so I have a responsibility to be there with them at least at the times when things will go wrong. हम अगर आज सब contribute करेंगे, आज हम systems को build करेंगे, तो the times which are going to come जब कोई authorities बाहर से आएंगी, we will be very well prepared for that particular moment. When it comes to the technology, now as we know that after the COVID, we adopted a large solution, and now even that solution is not sufficient at the present times. So we will have to move looking into the insights that we have taken from this event. I think we will have to go for a continuous assurance, continuous auditing, and in order to basically cater to continuous assurance, the company will have to implement the CCM. That is the continuous control monitoring. And as I've already discussed with Santoshji, they are already in process of basically bringing in Signavio, Joule, Agentic AI. So all these things will be helping us basically in process mining, in process automation. During the last 2 or 3 days, I have seen that a lot of functions have already implemented AI. So they are in either the initial stage or the advanced stage of adopting AI. At the end of the day, in the continuous auditing process, the auditor role will go for a change. Now, they will not be basically working on the routine activities. Now, they will be more into basically, you can say, reviewing whatever the automation reports or whatever the outcomes these AI tools will be throwing to us. In case, as far as the team constitution goes, even the skill set of the auditor teams, even our scope, the audit planning, all this will go in a automation drive. Now, the audit planning, the risk assessment, all these things will be helped out by these new AI tools. Lot of tools will be having the functionality of audit itself. Lot of these tools will be having functionality of the risk assessment, risk identification, controls inbuilt into that particular tools or applications. But I think at the user end, the things will be becoming very, very easy. But at the back end, especially with IT or whether the people who are concerned with the giving assurance, for them things are going to be very, very tough because now I don't think that with the changing times, the way the technology is changing, the skill set of the people is changing that fast. I think a lot of business heads, CFOs, and the senior management people are finding it very tough in getting that talent. On my side, on the audit side, I may be very demanding on a lot of things. My auditors, big fours, may be demanding on but at the end of the day, are these skill sets available in the market? Which now, for example, you prompt in AI, you prepare a JD or you prepare a KRA, and the amount of the data that the AI is throwing, and you are putting across the JD and KRA to the HR, okay, bring the people with this particular profile. That profile, that talent is already not there in the market. So I think that is the reason this event is very, very important. It is giving us the insights. Even for me, I am taking over a lot of insights from this last 2 or 3 days, and a lot of my scope, lot of my audit process will go for a change. Definitely, in order to align my audit with the business. Yesterday we had a very fabulous session with Jyoti Roop ji, with Sandeep Ghosh ji, and CK Sharma ji. And the way somewhere the audit and the IT have a common you can say objective to somewhere support and align with the business. At the end of the day, we should be catering to the business, we should be helping out the business. And the way I think Santoshi has taken up the lead, I think all of us should be supporting him and following him and aligning our role with his vision for bringing in the best of the automation in the company.
Thank you, Anubhavji. It was really a pleasure talking to all the panelists and sharing their experience, their journey in the organization. Thank you so much for thank you.